One of the biggest perks of being an NBA player is the fact that you earn big bucks, even if you're not playing too well. Just look at Ben Simmons. And with how inflation's been increasing over time, the net worth of NBA athletes is getting crazier. In this video, we'll tell you where Ben Simmons' net worth ranks amongst his Nets teammates, plus some more. Let's get right into it. First up, we have Seth Curry at number 4. The Nets acquired Curry from the Philadelphia 76ers when they traded James Harden for Simmons. He's one of the best shooters in the league and a valuable role player. Seth's net worth's projected to be around $4 million as of the end of 2022. Curry signed a $42 million contract in 2019, which is set to expire following the end of the 2023 campaign. His salary for this season's at $8.4 million, though we're sure he'll be hoping to make more money from the next contract he signs. Next up, we have Ben Simmons at number 3. The 2018 Rookie of the Year and the once exciting young prospect is currently a shell of himself, but luckily for him, he still has a pretty decent NBA salary. He's set to earn $35.4 million this season, $37.8 million next season, and $40.3 million by the end of the 2025 campaign. While this contract may seem ridiculous to people right now, it actually made sense at the time he signed it. Though despite those insane numbers, his net worth's just $8 million, and most of it's from his salary. We know taxes play a huge role in this, but we certainly expected it to be more. But we're sure his net worth will go up quite a bit by the end of his current contract. But after it expires, there's no way he'll be able to sign a contract that pays him anything more than $15 to $20 million. Moving on, we have Kyrie Irving at number 2. Irving's a man who needs no introduction, as he's been making the headlines for all the wrong reasons as of late. All that aside, he's still one of the greatest point guards of all time, and he's achieved a lot during his NBA career. That's why he has an impressive net worth of $90 million. He's signed some pretty massive contracts throughout his career, so we're sure that's helped in giving him such a high net worth. But we can't forget about all the bread he's been making through endorsement deals. Kyrie has endorsements with a bunch of brands, such as Pepsi and Skull Candy, and he even made a ton of money through his Nike deal before the brand terminated it. Then at number 1, we have Kevin Durant. This shouldn't surprise anyone, as KD's the face of the franchise, and whoever holds that honor's always insanely rich. The Slim Reaper currently has a net worth of $200 million, and he's set to earn a whopping $42 million following the end of the 2023 season. Plus, he even earns millions of dollars otherwise thanks to his numerous endorsements. In fact, he receives $26 million every year from Nike alone. Much like Kyrie, the Durantula deserves every penny because he's one of the best players in NBA history. He has 2 rings to his name, 2 Finals MVPs, numerous All-NBA as well as All-Star selections, and he's not done yet. Now, let's look at the NBA's biggest contracts for the 2023 season. Starting off, we have Anthony Davis at number 12. The Brow's gonna earn $37.98 million by the end of the current season. AD's in the 3rd year of the 5-year contract he signed before the 2021 season, worth $189.9 million, which amounts to an average annual value of $37.98 million per year. He'll make $40.6 million next season and has a $43.2 million player option for the 2025 campaign, which we're sure he'll opt into. Moving on, we have Rudy Gobert at number 11. The French Giants set to earn $38.17 million this season. Gobert's currently in the 2nd year of a 5-year, $205 million deal, giving his contract an average annual value of $41 million. By the end of the 2024 season, Gobert's salary will be at $41 million, and it'll increase to $43.8 million in 2025. Then, for the 2026 season, he has a $46.6 million player option. And again, we're sure he'd rather go for it than test his value in free agency, since no team would pay him that much. Coming up, we have Klay Thompson in at 10. Killa Klay's also making mad cash since he'll bag $40.6 million this season. The 2023 season's his second last year of the 5-year, $189.9 million contract he signed prior to the 2020 season, meaning that the average annual value of his contract's $37.8 million. In his final year of the agreement, Thompson's gonna make $43.2 million. While we're sure the Warriors will re-sign one half of the Splash Bros, we doubt they'll pay him this much again. Following that, we have Kawhi Leonard at number 9. Kawhi Leonard's gonna earn $42,492,492 by the end of the 2023 season, and he's in the second year of a 4-year, $176 million deal, giving his contract an average annual value of $44.06 million. He'll make another $45.6 million in 2024, followed by $48.78 million in 2025 if he opts into his player option. While Leonard's been pretty injury prone and misses way too many games, he's only 31 right now, and once he gets going, he can straight up destroy dynasties. Next up, we have Damian Lillard at 8. Dame Time's also in for the second year of a 4-year, $176 million deal, so his 2023 salary also rests at $42.49 million. Plus, his average annual value and the amounts he'll earn in the next 2 seasons are identical to those of Leonard's. But in July 2022, Lillard agreed to a 2-year extension, which will see him earning a jaw-dropping $58 million in 2026 and a staggering $63 million in 2027. Talk about securing a major bag, but he really genuinely deserves every penny. Now for number 7, we have Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's in the second year of a 5-year, $228.2 million deal, so he earns an average of $45.6 million per season. His salary for the 2023 season's also identical to that of Dame Dalla and Kawhi, but the Greek Freak will earn a further $45.6 million next season and $48.7 million in 2025. And he has a monstrous $51 million player option for the 2026 season. Someone as loyal as Giannis will definitely opt to stay with his team rather than declare himself as a free agent. Then at 6, we have Paul George. Kawhi's partner in crime's also gonna make mad cash by the end of this season, as he'll earn $42,492,568. On average, he's earning just a bit more than Dame, Giannis, and Kawhi, and he'll also earn some more than them in the 2024 and 2025 seasons. But it's just a difference of a few $100s. The 4th year in his contract is the 2025 season, for which he has a player option, and again, we don't see why he wouldn't opt into it. Moving on, we have Kevin Durant at 5. As we told you earlier, KD's gonna earn $42.96 million this season, and this is just the first year of his 4-year, $194 million contract. His average salary per season is $48.5 million, and he's gonna earn $46 million after his next campaign, followed by $49.85 million in 2025. If you thought those numbers are crazy, then just remember that the Slim Reaper will earn over $53 million after the 2026 season. He'll be 38 by the time he's a free agent, so this is probably the last massive contract KD's gonna sign. Following that, we have Bradley Beal at 4. Beal's the face of the Wizards and has been for many years, so it's no surprise that the team is paying him big bucks. He's set to earn $43.27 million after the 2023 campaign, and this is only the first year of his 5-year, $251 million contract. By the end of his deal, he'll have earned an average of $50.23 million per season, which is just wild. We definitely see him choosing to opt into his player option because who wouldn't want $57 million? Coming up, we have LeBron James at 3. King James has been the face of the NBA for the past 12 years, and that's why he gets paid a ton of money wherever he goes. He's currently in his second and final year of a 2-year, $85 million deal, which sees him earning $44.47 million at the end of the 2023 campaign. His average salary across these 2 seasons sits at an impressive $42.87 million, and we're sure the Lakers will want to sign him for another 2-year deal after the 2023 campaign comes to a close. Next up, we have Russell Westbrook at 2. This probably comes as a huge surprise to a lot of you, but Russ is earning $47 million this season, thanks to the 5-year, $206 million contract he signed with OKC before the 2019 campaign. He's been making an insane amount of bread no matter which team he's been traded to. Once his contract is up in 2023, he'll have earned an average of $41.3 million per season for the last 5 years. But we don't see him making nearly as much money going forward. Finally, we have Steph Curry in at number 1. Steph just signed a max extension before the start of the 2023 campaign, thanks to which he'll earn a whopping $48 million this season. Then he'll earn $51.9 million next year, followed by $55.7 in 2025 and $59.6 million in 2026. With those insane numbers, Curry's average annual income rests at a remarkable $53.8 million. If there's anyone deserving to be the highest paid athlete in the NBA, it's definitely Steph. He revolutionized the game of basketball and makes sure to be an excellent role model both on and off the court, making him a global icon. That's a wrap for this video. Were you shocked to find out how low Simmons' net worth is? Let us know in the comments below. As always, remember to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.